swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. Oh, lady, running down to the river, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love it when you're singing that song, and I got lump in my throat 'cause you got some words wrong. Oh, lady, running down to the riverside, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got lump in my throat 'cause you got some words wrong. touching the moon, and that holy water coming down. Lay me down, tell me I've been found, 'cause I've been drinking from the flood. I'm burning skinny for touching the moon, and that holy water coming down. Holy water, holy water coming down. So I've been drinking from the flood. Hope never is enough. Should've known right from the start. This is the ache we've been hearing.
So follow me, I'll walk with you, my friend.
This last break has a sleep, it's keeping me awake.
It's the house telling you to close your eyes.
Some days I can even trust myself.
It's killing me to see it this way.
'Cause all the true flame happiness ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. There's an old voice in my head that's holding me back.
We'll tell her that I miss our little talks.
Soon it will be over and buried with our past.
We used to play outside when we are young and full of life and full of love.
Some days I don't know if I am wrong or right.
Your mind is playing tricks on you, old friend.
'Cause all the true flame there it is. Ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. see you when I fall asleep. Don't listen to the word I say. The screams all sound the same. 'Cause though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore.
I and fall. And I know that I told you I just don't know what to do.
Don't need attention, I need you. So try to care for what there is. And grew, and I tried to tell you, and I still don't know what to do. Roll the dice to the golden game. Yet here I stand, and I'm not ashamed. Say I feel, say I feel for you, for you.
down, I met you across the zone and above the clouds. The sky is clear, this day will be fun to make you a lover, what in the name. Save me for you, a miracle can happen too. And sorrows Coming up only to show you wrong. And to know you is hard. We wonder. To know you all wrong. We wonder.
runs through Glasgow. And it makes her, but it breaks her, and takes her into park. And a current just like my blood flow down from the hills, round aching bones to my restless heart.
children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my words, what they mean, what they say, mother. Mother, can you keep your children in the dark for life? Can you hide them from the waiting world? If you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like till you're bleeding. Not about to see your light, but if you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like.
to square, not being there, but it's there that I should have been. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so wide, and stop for a minute and see where you hide. Hold back the river, hold back. Stop for a minute and see where you hide. Hold back the river, hold back.
your heart. Weep, little lion, man, you're not as brave as you were at the start. Rate yourself and rate yourself. Take all the courage you have left. Wasted on fixing all the problems that you made in your own head. But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time, didn't I, my dear? But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time, didn't I, my dear?
settle any of your scores. Your grace is wasted in your face, your boldness stands alone among the wreck. Learn from your mother, or I'll spend your days biting your own neck. But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time, didn't I, my dear? But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time, didn't I, my dear?
say you want.
Baby, it would be a crime to take my heart and run, then go far away. Baby, it would be a crime
said a word, you didn't send me no letter. Don't think I could forgive you. See, our word is slowly dying. I'm not wasting no more time. Don't think I could believe you.
seas will cover lands, and when men will be no more, don't think you can forgive you. Yeah, when there'll just be silence, and when life will be over, don't think you will forgive you.
most of us are heaving through corrupted lungs. Setting.
Because we've seen this all before. Culture fades with tears and grace, leaving us stunned, all with shame. We have seen this all before. Many tribes of a modern kind, doing brand new work, same spirit by side, joining hearts and hands in ancestral twine. Many tribes of a modern kind, doing brand new work, same spirit by side, joining hearts and hands in ancestral twine. Hey,
sun before. The spirit burns, she creaks and groans, she knows, she hears. Seen the sun before, she hears. Seen the sun before.
Funny thing, takes you where you least expect it, throws you out to sea. Oh, and you can either choose to swim or surround yourself with water and let it take you in.
If there's something that you wanna know, if there's something, show me where to go. If there's something that you wanna know, if there's something, show me where to go. And I will give myself to you. I will give myself to you.
Hate is a difficult thing. It takes you where you wanna go, starts to suck you in, and you can either fall into it or surround yourself with good things, never let it win.
If there's something that you wanna know, if there's something, show me where to go. If there's something that you wanna know, if there's something, show me where to go. And I will give myself to you. I will give myself to you.
the dark. Girl, I never loved one like you.
Boats and waterfalls, alleyways and payphone calls. I've been everywhere with you.
That's true. Laugh until we think we'll die. Barefoot on a summer night. Never could be sweeter than with you.
And in the sticks we're running free, like it's only you and me.
Jeez, you're something to see. Let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Let me come home. Home is whenever I'm with you. La 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 la, take me home. Darling, I'm coming Let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Yes, I am home. Home is when I'm alone with you. Home, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Home. Yes, I am home. Home is when I'm alone with you.
Home is when I'm alone with you. Home is when I'm alone with you.
And I'll fall on my knees. Tell me how the way to be. Tell me how the way to go. Tell me all that I should know. And I'll fall on my knees. Tell me how the way to go. Tell me how the way to be. To evoke some empathy. And I'll fall on my knees. Tell me how the way to go. Tell me how the way to see. Show me all that I could be. And I'll fall on my knees. Tell me how it's way to be. Tell me how it's way to go. Tell me all that I should know. And I'll fall on my knees. Tell me how it's way to go. Tell me how it's way to be. To evoke some empathy. And I'll fall on my knees. Tell me how it's way to go. Tell me how it's way to see. Show me all that I could be.
It's everywhere I look, from Las Vegas to right here, under your dresser, right by your ear. It's creeping in sweetly, it's definitely here. There's nothing more deadly than slow-growing fear. Life was full and fruitful and you could take a real bite. The juice pouring well over your skin's delight. But the shadow it grows and takes the depth away, leaving broken down pieces to this priceless ballet. The shallower it grows, the shallower it grows, the fainter we go into the fade out line. The shallower it grows, the shallower it grows, the fainter we go into the fade out line. Right by your ear, it's creeping in sweetly, it's definitely here. There's nothing more deadly than slow-growing fear. Life was full and fruitful and you could take a real bite. The juice pouring well over your skin's delight. The shadow it grows and takes the depth away, leaving broken down pieces to this priceless ballet. The shallower it grows, the shallower it grows, the fainter we go into the fade out line. The shallower it grows, the shallower it grows, the fainter we go into the fade out line. Deeper down, we're all going down. We are all plunging straight towards our own decline. Without noticing, we slide down, deeper down. The shadow grows without ever slowing down. We are heading straight into the fade out line. Right by your ear, it's creeping in sweetly, it's definitely here. There's nothing more deadly than slow-growing fear. Life was full and fruitful and you could take a real bite. The juice pouring well over your skin's delight. The shadow it grows and takes the depth away, leaving broken down pieces to this priceless ballet. The shallower it grows, the shallower it grows, the fainter we go into the fade out line. The shallower it grows, the shallower it grows, the fainter we go into the fade out line. If we build all those bridges, don't watch them thin down to dust, or blow them voluntarily out of constant trust. The clock is ticking, its last couple of talks, and there won't be a party with weather in front. The shallower it grows, the shallower it grows, the fainter we go into the fade out line. The shallower it grows, the shallower it grows, the fainter we go into the fade out line.
That boy's afraid of fire. I'll stay in my home, I just wanna be alone, you said. Nothing much to see, not many people, I can be out there.
Wolke 4 bitte nie mehr verlassen, weil wir auf Wolke 7 viel zu viel verpassen. Ich war da schon einmal und bin zu tief gefallen. Lieber Wolke 4 mit dir als unten wieder ganz allein. Das so gemeistert haben, wie wir die großen Tage unter kleinen Dingen begraben. Der Moment, der die Wirklichkeit maskiert. Es tut nur gut zu wissen, dass das wirklich funktioniert. Lasst uns die Wolke 4 bitte nie mehr verlassen, weil wir auf Wolke 7 viel zu viel verpassen. Ich war da schon einmal, bin zu tief gefallen. Lieber Wolke 4 mit dir als unten wieder ganz allein. Hab nicht gesehen, was da vielleicht noch kommt, was am Ende dann mein Leben und mein kleines Herz erwärmt. Denn der Moment ist das, was ist und zeigt, dass die Tage ziemlich dunkel sind, doch dein Lächeln bleibt. Doch dein Lächeln bleibt. Lass uns die Wolke 4 bitte nie mehr verlassen, weil wir auf Wolke 7 viel zu viel verpassen. Ich war da schon einmal, bin zu tief gefallen. Lieber Wolke 4 mit dir als unten wieder ganz allein. Lieber Wolke 4 mit dir als unten wieder ganz allein. Lieber Wolke 4 mit dir als unten wieder ganz allein.